What's going on, my fellow collectors? I'm back again, Moogie215, and I'm staying alive. I'm on the Ultimate Collectors channels, guys, and this is gonna be home for a little while. Definitely gonna be a home for a little while for me, uploading videos and stuff like that. But this is a different video for me. It comes to a time when the collector gets asked that question. And you guys know what that question is. What is your favorite piece in your collection? And it's always usually a hard question, especially when you have so many magnificent pieces in a collection to choose from. And it always just comes to that, like, damn, what is my favorite piece? So, when I first got this Ironmonger, a couple comments I got, wow, that's an amazing piece. And I would just tell people, like, you know what? Yes, it is amazing, and it is the best thing in my collection. And I feel confident in saying that. Let me just turn this bad boy around for you somewhat. I feel very confident in saying that, that this is the favorite piece in the collection. And, at the end of the day, I would say that this piece is better than, all the 1/6 figures. And this is a 1/6 figure. That's the thing. It's a 1/6 figure, but it's a 1/6 figure and then some. And that's what makes it the top piece in my collection. But I'm going to challenge that today in this video and seeing, if this is still the top piece in my collection. I finally got something that I would say that's equal to the awesomeness of the Ironmonger in the collection now. So this video is basically going to be about that, and just again sharing with the best pieces that I have in my collection to date. So with that being said, like I said, as you can see right here is the Ironmonger, and it's amazing, guys. I mean, just the building of this thing here, the design that has gone into creating this 1/6 figure, it's just simply breathtaking. I mean, you actually have, the figure, the 1/6 figure inside of a mechanical, armored, mechanized suit. The details of the pistons and stuff that's all in here, the struts, it's just amazing. The shocks, and it all works, and all the movable pieces that go on into this thing, the articulation in the feet, the weaponry that this thing has. I mean, the hidden weaponry that I didn't even get into yet. Oh man, the articulations in the fingers, the massive fingers and hands that this is. Oh my gosh. Look at the design of the arms. Wow. Just blows your mind, guys. Blows my mind all the way. Look at the back of the Ironmonger. Marvelous. 1/6 craftsmanship this is. Look at the more movable pieces right here, as you can see. Bang. You got that slides down, slides up. The design up in here, the paint applications. And it's basically like two figures in one. That's how I view this thing, when it comes to cost. And you got to ask yourself, all right, now, if I buy that Ironmonger, I could have got two figures with that. Two figures. Now, should I buy the Ironmonger because I can get two figures? Well, you got to ask yourself that question, too. Do you want to have, a mass amount of figures? or amount of quality figures. And this is a quality figure in itself. Can't stress that enough. With it, like I said, the mechanical parts that's going into this thing to actually open up this chest to reveal this human type figure inside. Wow. Now, I did have a problem. I was one of them people that was like, why can't you take the figure out the suit? Even still, if you can just take him out the suit and have no legs, that still would have been thorough to see the, the Ironmonger unmanned. You know what I mean? Just to see what it would look like, and to have him standing up, maybe looking at it, like looking at it from up above or something like that, without no pilot inside. It just seems like, it takes the figure to another level, and it's what we call 1/6 figures. They are on another level when you have, actual shrunken down replicas of, the real thing, into this scale, and everything is done to the fullest of detail to, copy that, the real thing. It just blows your mind. So, and that was my only gripe. But besides that, I got over that real fast. When I see them reviews out there, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to miss out on this bad boy. And I decided to hop up on it, and one of the best purchases I've gotten. Price still a little pricey in my eyes, but it is what it is. I mean, I'd rather pay the price that it is now than paying, double that, when the time comes where you really regretting it, and you maybe have a little bit of extra cash, and you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to spend $800 for the Ironmonger. I don't want to be that guy. So that's why I did what I did. And just to show you some other grails in the collection, but that's not on the level of the Ironmonger, not because they're not good figures, it's just that, they're your basic figure. And this is one of them, the new T800 DX10. It's a grail, but is it an Ironmonger? No, it's not. You got pearl rolling eye systems, beautiful sculpting of Arnie with his new banging leather outfit. But can it do what the Ironmonger do? No. Does it have that massive height as the Ironmonger has? No, it doesn't. So it stays on the level of your base figures and, one of your favorites in the collection. Then we have the Mark IV. Oh, I love my Iron Man figures, collectors. The Mark IV with the gadgets and the interchangeable arm gauntlets for the rockets, new articulation in the waist, removable armored chest plating, LED eyes, LED chest, braking flaps at the calf area, braking flaps at the back area and the shoulder area. Just beautiful, beautiful sculpting by Hot Toys. Beautiful paint applications has gone into the copy, that hot rod red color with the touch of gold from the movie. But is it an Ironmonger? Nah, it's not an Ironmonger, guys. It's not an Ironmonger, but a very awesome figure it is. But, still not an Ironmonger. So I come to my collection and I'm like trying to realize, what do I have that compete with the Ironmonger? Well, I finally got something that can compete with the Ironmonger, guys, and here it is. The Dark Knight Rises Batman DX12 with the Dark Knight Rises Bat Pod. Simply breathtaking. And yes, these figures are as one now. As you can see, they go together like white on rice. Simply amazing, guys. Hot Toys has put their thing down with this Bat Pod. Amazing. Let me just get a little light over there from the lamp. Just a touch of light. Oh, so why does this compete with the Bat Pod? It's two items. I mean, you got the figure and you got the motorcycle. Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys, but always as a kid, when a rider gets on a motorcycle, I don't know if it's just me, but you just seem like you look at them as one. Man and machine has come together and to tear up the road, basically. So now that these two are together, I looked at them as one, and then I look at something as great as the Ironmonger. So then I have to decide which is better, the Bat Pod with the Batman DX12, because they're not too far in price. The Bat Pod and the DX12 is a little more than the Ironmonger. You figure the Bat Pod is about $275. The Batman is about $250, so you're looking at about $525. Then you've got the Ironmonger that's $430 too. So it's a little up in price, but you know they're still high end, both of them together. And you know they're both man with machine, as you can see. But you know my eyes still just lean towards the Ironmonger all the way. But no, then my eye looks over to the Bat Pod with its massive tires, big massive tank tires. Awesome weaponry in the front end of the bike. Beautiful design with the shocks and struts of this motorcycle. Wiring that's going all through the bike to show the incredible detail. Cool weathering on the metal parts of the bike, as you can see with the foot braking area where you can't really see it too well, but you know my eye is seeing it. And just the design all around. Sorry for the shakiness too, guys. Just my arm just shook, almost dropped the phone. Sorry, but yeah, just beautiful details just going into this Bat Pod, and then when you have the Batman, you know, riding it together, they're just two awesome pieces. I can see myself putting this in the display like this in the cabinets. As you can see, he has his backpack on instead of the cape flowing. I think it gives a nice, you know, nice look to the figure with the bike, because you know he wouldn't want his cape to get caught in the tires or something like that. Even though I don't think it can happen because he's the Batman and stuff like that just don't happen. But just in case, you know, just the sake of, he got his you know, the backpack cape, so you know he might want to be riding on some rooftops and jump off the bike and fly out with the cape. That's how my mind works, guys. But yeah, so these two together is just spectacular. I mean, the designing of the handles, you know, to control this thing, it's pretty cool. You know, you have a sprinkle of metal parts going around, you know, and just the design of it all. So at the end of the day, which one would I go pick? That's a tough one. And here it comes. Here it comes, guys. That's what I was saying. At the end of the day, it's always that tough question that you're asked. And if I had to go with one, let me turn the Ironmonger around. Since they're both equals and everything now in my eyes, I'm still going to have to go with the Ironmonger. I'm sorry. This bad boy is amazing in itself, but the Ironmonger is just so brutal and vicious. You know, when you're looking up at it, you know, you see that the armored chest area with the big massive arms and the articulated hands and the machine guns on the forearms and, you know, the rockets in the back. And just the design alone in his back area, it's just on a whole nother level still. So, I mean, I like them both as two strong grail pieces in the collection that, you know, I very much enjoy and I'm happy to have. And they would be in the collection forever. But I'm going to have to say, just looking right here, guys, I'm going to have to go with the Ironmonger. So the Ironmonger wins for me in my ultimate grail in the collection. Alrighty, guys. So this has been a different video for me up on the Ultimate Collectors channel. And stay tuned for more. Muggy215, and I'm signing out. Peace.